What is up, guys? EJ here, back with another video, and today is going to be my movie collection for 2016 and part 2 of the television section. Yes, the final part of these series of videos. So before we get started, I want to say a big thank you to those who have been watching and commenting on all these. Funnily enough, even though my collection is a lot bigger than it was in 2012, this took shorter time to do. Almost, well, over 2.5 months. I started in like the beginning of August, and then here we are, like past the halfway point of October. So anyway, let's get into it. So up first we have Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, fantastic, hilarious British comedy, of course, from my childhood. Features volumes 1 through 3, his original 14 episodes. Great stuff. Okay, up next we have Modern Family, one of my favorite comedies on TV, of course. Great show. Ed O'Neill is the patriarch of this funny family. Sofia Vergara as Gloria. Ty Burrell and Julie Bowen, great. As is Eric Stonestreet. And Ariel Winter as Alex, still probably my favorite character. So that was season 1. I got season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6. I think I need to pick up season 7. Right now I'm watching season 8. I think that's the season that's on right now. Okay, up next we have My Boys. This great show on that ran on TBS a few years ago now. Yeah, great show about a female sports writer living in Chicago, and all her friends are guys. Her brother is played by Jim Gaffigan, the comedian who I'm a big fan of. The girl is played by Jordana Spiro. She was really good. I really enjoyed the show. It was short-lived on TBS. That was complete first season, I think. Yep. Then we have the second and third season, and then the final season. Alright, up next we have My So-Called Life. Of course, great teen high school drama from the early 90s, like 93, 94, with Claire Danes, of course, Jared Leto. Just a great show, great music, great characters, of course, very short-lived. My So-Called Life was a fantastic show that deserved a much longer run than it got. Anyway, up next we have New Girl, another comedy I'm still watching with Zooey Deschanel. The guy who plays Nick Miller, I always forget his name. Really good. Jake Johnson, yeah, big fan of him now. Max Greenfield is Schmidt, still really funny. So I've got the first season, second season, the third season. Still need to pick up the fourth season, and currently I think the fifth season's on right now. I've been watching that. Up next we have The Office, the complete series 1 and 2, and the special, of course, the original British comedy with Ricky Gervais. Never got into the American version of The Office. Up next we have Oh Dr. Beeching, the complete first and second series. Again, the actors I talked about from Heidi High, Paul Shane, and Sue Pollard. Probably my least favorite of the 3 shows of them that I own. Up next, another great British comedy, and that's Outnumbered, complete series 1 to 4. I believe they came out with a series 5. Hilarious show about a married couple in South London raising their 3 kids. The girl who plays Karen, the young daughter, completely hilarious. Really funny show. Got into it by watching clips on YouTube. But yeah, really great stuff. Obviously, it's a Region 2 DVD. Up next we have the Pacific Tin, of course, from Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg. Not as good as Band of Brothers, but still really well made. Great looking mini-series about the Pacific operations during World War II. Up next on Blu-ray we have Penny Dreadful, the complete first season. Really a big fan of this show that ran on Starz over the past few years with Ava Green, Timothy Dalton, and Josh Hartnett. Really good and creepy, sort of about vampires and werewolves and those kind of classic monsters. Very sort of period drama looking, but with all the horror elements. You would like lots of blood and gore and just really good creepy show. I like it a lot. Penny Dreadful, the complete second season, and I watched the third season this past summer. So I'll probably pick that up as well, obviously. Up next we have Planet Earth, the complete series. Of course, again from BBC. When I originally watched this and Life, I watched it here in America, so I had the American narration. It wasn't by David Attenborough in America. I think it was Morgan Freeman on one of them, and I forget who the other one was. But I picked up the BBC versions of each of those. Up next we have Rome, the complete series, great show on HBO, which I still haven't watched yet. It just seems like something I would enjoy because I love ancient history, especially about Roman history. So yeah, I still haven't watched that, unfortunately. Alright, up next we have Saved by the Bell, of course, classic high school hijinks from the 90s with Zach and Kelly, Slater, Screech, Jesse and Lisa, of course. Great fun casts. The original 6 casts, that's what I really think of as the original Saved by the Bell cast, even though the Miss Bliss years came before that. And then there were other Saved by the Bell versions which aren't even worth talking about. So that was season 1 and 2, season 3 and 4. Of course, Dennis Haskins right there as Mr. Belding, the principal. And season 5, the weird season that added this girl Tori, even though they all graduated basically like a year earlier. That was a weird turning point. And then I also have the college years, not as good because you're missing basically Jesse and Lisa from these episodes, and they ran like on primetime on NBC. I remember too when they came out. Also got the 2 movies, Hawaiian Style and Wedding in Las Vegas, where of course Zach and Kelly get married. Alright, up next we have Scrubs, the complete series. I got great show, of course, hospital comedy with Zach Braff and Sarah Chalk. Yeah, I really enjoyed this show. I'm not really a fan of hospital dramas and comedies as a whole, but Scrubs I did enjoy. So the season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, the final season. Alright, moving on down, we have Seinfeld, my all-time favorite show. Fantastic, of course. Still watch it in syndication pretty much every night. Jerry Seinfeld, great. Michael Richards, Jason Alexander, and Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Got the complete series. That was seasons 1 and 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, season 7, season 8, and season 9. Up next we have Sex and the City, again the complete series. Sarah Jessica Parker, really good. Kim Cattrall, Kristen Davis, and Cynthia Nixon. Yeah, I did enjoy the show. I didn't care for the movies. I thought they were terrible. That's the 2nd season, 3rd season, 4th season, 5th season, and the final season, 6th season, is part 1 and part 2. Up next we have Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, great British comedy from the 70s with Michael Crawford, hilarious slapstick physical comedy, really great stuff. Up next we have Sons of Anarchy, which I still haven't really watched, only the first handful of episodes when it initially ran. I'm terrible with television. I'm behind on so much stuff. That hasn't changed in 4 years, but I do have the first 4 seasons. That was 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4, so I need to complete that and obviously watch that. When I did these videos 4 years ago, I hadn't watched The Sopranos back then, and it took James Gandolfini passing away for me to sit down and watch these, but I can say I have seen the entire Sopranos now, and of course I got the whole series. That was season 1, season 2, season 3, Falling Out, season 4, Landing on My Knee, that hella hurt. Season 5, and again Season 6, Part 1 and Part 2. I hated the fact that they did that with these shows. This, Sex and the City, and Entourage, splitting up seasons, just stupid. Okay, so up next we have my South Park collection. Got most of them. I don't really watch South Park anymore, but that was Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7. Can't figure out why this is causing a problem for Season 8 as well. Season 8, they're like stuck together. Oh, okay, they're stuck together. That's why. That's a huge pain in my ass. Season 9, Season 10, Season 11, Season 12, 13, 14, and then I come to 15, and again it's one of these cases, completely different from all the ones I have, really frustrating. So I do want to replace that. And then it goes back to the way I like it, 16. And then even these ones are a little bit slimmer than the other ones, 17 and 18. Yeah, I think 19's already out. I think they're on season, I guess 20 now. Is actually airing, something like that. I don't really watch South Park anymore, like I said, but still great, hilarious animation. Cartman, still one of the great characters in comedy history. Alright, up next we have Spaced, great British sitcom, of course, with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, before they did Shaun of the Dead, sorry. These always fall over. Anyway, up next we have Spartacus, which I still haven't watched, Blood and Sand on Blu-ray. Nice additions, these. They got these clear cases. Gods of the Arena, Vengeance, and War of the Damned. So that's another show I need to get on watching eventually. Alright, up next we have that 70s show, Season 1. Got the complete series, seen them all, really enjoyed it. Topher Grace and Laura Prepon. Season 2, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, 6, 7, 8. And up next we have True Detective on Blu-ray. Fantastic detective drama from a couple years ago with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought McConaughey was even better than he was in Dallas Buyers Club, which of course he won the Academy Award for. Great appearance by what's her name? I forget her name, but there was one sexy scene as hell. The girl from San Andreas. I'm forgetting her name right now, but that was a great nude scene. Anyway, I did see True Detective, the second season with Vince Vaughn and Colin Farrell. Yeah, not nearly as good as the first one, but I still enjoyed it. I liked the performances, especially, and I thought Rachel McAdams was really good as well. So I will be picking that up on Blu-ray as well. Alright, up next we have Undeclared. Yeah, the show Judd Apatow did after Freaks and Geeks. Again, just one season basically, with Seth Rogen and Jerry Baruchel, Charlie Hunnam as well. Up next we have Veep, fantastic show on Blu-ray. Again, I watched this. It's on the same time as Game of Thrones. I basically watched those back to back during the spring. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, hilarious, just a great show. Loved the writing, really funny. So that was season 1, season 2, season 3. Anna Chlumsky and Tony Hale, really good as well. Yeah, season 4, loved that picture of her on Mount Rushmore. Alright, up next we have The Walking Dead. Got the first 5 seasons. I picked up the wrong one there. The first season, second season, third season, fourth season, Fifth season. I still haven't watched the sixth season yet, and I guess the seventh season is coming up soon. If it probably starts around Halloween. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't watch season 6. There were a few shows I just didn't catch last year, and Walking Dead was one of them, along with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Homeland. Shows that I normally would watch on a weekly basis. Last fall, I started a new job and I was consumed with that. So there were just shows I missed out on. Up next, we have The Wind in the Willows. This is the original feature-length film. Then I have the complete first series. The complete second series. And Tale of Two Toads, another feature-length film. Great British animation show from my childhood. God, it's so dusty down here. Okay, up next we have The Wire. Fantastic show, of course. Again, I've only seen the first season. I still haven't watched the rest of these, but I had the whole series. Second season, third season, 4 and 5, and last but not least, the final one I'm going to show you, and that is You Rang My Lord. Fantastic British comedy, again featuring Paul Shane, Sue Pollard, and Jeffrey Holland. Yeah, loved it growing up in England, watching it as a kid. Came after Upstairs, Downstairs, and before Downton Abbey. Same kind of thing, but really fantastic. Absolutely loved it. And I watched all these like right after I got this DVD box set. So that is television part 2, and that concludes my series of showing you my entire collection. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching this whole time, I really do appreciate it, and the occasional comments that I do get. I hope you enjoyed this series. Been a lot of hard work, again, over almost 3 months now of doing this. Actually took shorter time, yeah, like I said earlier, than it took me 4 years ago, even though my collection's a lot bigger. So until next time, I'll see ya.
Bond. James Bond.